Hello, I'm Dr. Hamilton-Stubbs, a double board certified sleep specialist and a certified nutrition specialist. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about food and sleep and the intersection of those. If you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will, and don't forget to hit notifications so you'll know when I upload my next video. This video is about what I do when I don't sleep well at night. Lately, I've been having a lot of difficulty falling asleep. I think it's because I'm trying to write to meet a deadline. I have another book coming out. My book is going to be an update on I Claim Health, and I'm trying to finish my book on breathing with 31 ways to open up your airway. I hope you'll look for those. They'll be available soon. But what happens is when I go to bed at night, I get all these wonderful thoughts of what I want to put in the book. But if I keep waking up, I won't get a good night's sleep. And if I get up to write it, I won't get a good night's sleep. The next day I'll be dragging, and I won't be as creative or as productive as if I had stayed in the bed and gotten a good night's sleep. So what I try to do is avoid bringing my cell phone into my bedroom. That's a great temptation, because when the thoughts come, I want to write them down on one of the apps in my cell phone. But I found that when I do that, it's more difficult for me to return to sleep because the cell phone will have enough light to block my melatonin production if I stay on that cell phone beyond a few minutes. The other thing I can do, and sometimes I will do it, I keep a notepad by my bed, and I just pick it up in the dark and write whatever it is on my mind. And I don't even worry about if it's straight, if it's on the line. I just try to write it in the dark so I don't have to turn on the lights. The other thing I'll do is if I notice that I woke up and it's long before 3 a.m., then I may take a melatonin pill. I like to take 5 to 10 milligrams of melatonin to help me fall asleep. Now, before you take any kind of over-the-counter medicine, you need to talk with your healthcare provider because melatonin does have some side effects, and in large doses, it can give people some adverse effects. And I don't happen to have any of the contraindications to taking melatonin, and I've never had any of the ill effects of taking melatonin. It does help me relax and fall asleep within 20 minutes. If I don't feel like getting up to take melatonin, then I do what I call deep breathing or breath work. I use a 7-4-8 pattern. I inhale for a count of 7, hold for a count of 4, and then I exhale for a count of 8 and try to push out just a little bit more air before I inhale again. This works very well for me, and I can usually fall asleep before I even do 5 of those. But lately I've been trying out some other types of breath work. I've been reading a lot about breath work and the different techniques. So the one I've been trying lately is to breathe in for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds, breathe in for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds. The other one I've tried is to breathe in for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds, and then to pause and count for about 4 or 5, and then inhale again. Those may work well for other people, and maybe they'll work well for me, but I found the best thing for helping me fall asleep is my 7-4-8 breathwork technique. I inhale for 7 seconds, hold my breath for a count of 4, and then I exhale for a count of 8, try to push it out a little bit more, push out air a little bit more, and then I take another breath. I try to stay focused on my breath and not let my mind stray into other things. I always do this in the bed. I don't have any contraindications to deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing can drop your blood pressure. So before you even start deep breathing, you want to talk with your healthcare provider and make sure that it's recommended for you and you wouldn't have any adverse events. My videos are for information only, hopefully things that you can share with your healthcare provider so that you can find out what works best for you. So these are the things that I'm finding that helps me. And I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, give me a thumbs up. If you like the video, I hope you'll share it. And if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family.